Hey guys, what is up? We're back with another week of Windbreaker Season 2. And from the last episode, which was, I believe, episode 8, right? We come to find out the main reason why these guys, these basically missionaries, are after Shizuka. And that's because she owes money. Now, the reason for it, how she came across this, it wasn't explained. Hopefully it is in this episode. Whether she already had the money, they took it, now they saying it's theirs, so she owes back, or she did actually borrow money and would in good faith promise to bring it back within the certain time frame they gave her, but instead changed their minds. And instead of saying, one person come and get back the money from her, no. They send by the dozens, if not by a couple hundreds. And now Roppo Ichiza, they're at war with this group. They're saying, you're not gonna trouble one of ours without going through us. And of course, being that Haruka and we got Hayato and Nire, and then we got Tsubaki there, as well as his subordinates are there. So it's not going to be too long before we actually see what Tsubaki is actually capable of, because if I remember, I believe Tsubaki is probably top 3 of Fuda, probably. Don't quote me on this, I don't know, but we're going to see them throw down once more, along with Kanji and the crew, in Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 9. What? She does not look pleased at all. She's going to have to explain. You're going to have to tell them what's happening. I know the guilt is eating up inside of you. It do. I feel like she's going to run out there to try to dissuade it. Oof. I told you she was going to do that. Dang! Look how much people they brought. Dang! Yeah, look at him yelling like, yeah, he insane. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, yeah, Nita, yeah. Oh. Not him jumping from down, bro! Oh, no, nah. Okay, he's clearly insane. Nah, he gone mad, bro. Dude literally came from, where did he come from coming down like that? Dude, you not right in the head, bro. What? I'm still not over that. Oh, Umamiya? Yep. Yeah. Now, if they go back, I know this team is going to get beaten for real. She's running to you guys. Girl. Bro is really taking this as a game. Oh, Lord. Because you don't know what they will do to you. Thanks. I guess it's also a pride thing, but still. Where your parents at? And it was a wrap from there. Yeah, you're coming with me. Okay. Oh, she fell in love with Kanji. I'm just scared because like she can't go with them. She literally can't go with them. She can't go with them. They, oh God, I can only imagine what would happen to her. Why y'all look like NPCs, bro? Oh, she came from there. Oh, okay. Oh, ugh. So she was from there and she escaped. Girl, you're not gonna be all right. Girl, you're not gonna. They gonna sell you off to that old man. Where y'all come from, bro? Now to see what Tsubaki got. No wonder they're like sisters. They understand each other. You're not gonna touch my sister. I know that very well. You're not gonna touch my little sister. Let the big sister run things, okay? That's why we were born first. We were born first for this. See? See? Tsubaki understands. Who are you to say that? Who read them to Phil? Oh, read them to Phil Tsubaki. Yes. Yes. No, you want to live her life, so you want to ruin everything that she currently has to take for yourself. Listen. Oh, I hear it's Bakugo. Now, I also want to see what the twins doing because they look devious, bro. Okay. Okay, let me see what Tsubaki is getting. Oh, clear the path? Uh, not the chin. As the queen, you as the queen you are, Tsubaki. Oh my god. Yeah, they twins. They should be in sync. And mind you, Tsubaki's doing this in heels. Tsubaki's doing this all in heels. Mm. This is the first time we call it Sakura has to take the back step. No longer in the front lines, but I gotta stay behind. He's gonna learn something today. Not in the bad sense. Ow! Dang! Dang! Yo, the twins are nasty, bro. Yo, they are so in sync. Not the back, not the back. Jesus Christ, not the back. Oh, God. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now he's getting frustrated. Yo, you choking out. You about to mark it. Where? Oh. Oh. Not Tsubaki. Dang. Nah, he's just throwing heavy windmakers. Kanchi, how long are you gonna hold that guy in a headlock for? So we just like this is the natural dance we have. Oh my god. Okay. But you doing it in slippers, bro. Like ow, that was a hit. Ah. Why are you licking your hand? Subaki's not the one. Do you? You got a problem with us wearing makeup now? You know, I get it. I get it. Not the chest. Okay. So the whole thing, she owes back money. I guess she was the money. She was. It was very surprising to see that, like, okay, Shizuka came from that part of town. Not the Rompo Ichisa part, but like a different part where they explained in last episode. It was a place that, like, financially it was hit very hard, and it hasn't recovered since. And she practically grew up as an orphan, and hence why she came across Kanji. So what this guy, this man bun, bug-eyed looking dude, is saying is basically anyone that so much as leaves there, they don't have the luxury, or they don't have the rights to have a life filled with luxury, because I guess they have this group herd mentality, is that all of us may stay, and the saying as goes, misery loves company. And as much as he claims, Tsubaki hit the nail on the head, he's jealous. He's jealous that Tsubaki was able to find a way out, because originally she was to be sold to an older man, right? And God knows what type of life she would have lived. And she managed to escape to a place where, of course, she's gonna be with people she didn't know initially, but these people open up their arms and welcome her in with warmth and kindness and love. And in return, she experienced that not only platonically, but also romantically. She has feelings for Kanji. And I would like to believe that Kanji does probably have actual romantic feelings towards her. It could be possible. So for the fact that they not only it seems like he's the most offended by that. I feel like probably he and Shizuka probably did have a past, not in the sense that Shizuka really spoke to him or anything, but they probably had crossing and he's seen her before or something of that sort, aside from just the picture he's used. And because of that, he doesn't like the fact, again, he is jealous, he's insecure. Hence why every time you see him, he's taking his nail and it's biting into his skin because it's ticking the mark. So he thinks as a get back, and that also, that her mentality is just like, you're not allowed to have a better life than the rest of us who can't get out of this or feel like we can't get out of this. So we're gonna draw you back with you kicking and screaming. We don't care. And I love the fact that, like, Tsubaki, again, big sister, and it's very understandable. You got the big sister and the big brothers of the series, of a lot of shows. Another one I was thinking of Choso, how Choso is ride or die for his brothers. I need to see more sister or sister-like figures in anime or overall in a lot of content, a lot of shows, entertainment, where they literally ride or die for their other sisters and will gladly throw down for their younger sister. It just filled me with pride, bro, because when you have someone you care about, and that's another form of love, not just romantic, when you just have generally someone you care about, you will do anything by means necessary to protect them and have their well-being taken care of, right? Not only that, the love that you can have for another individual romantically can change you for the better or for the worse. And in this case, for both Tsubaki and Shizuka, it changed them for the better. And most of all, the love that you have for yourself. Tsubaki was able to embrace himself, that he loves girly things, he loves dressing up, he loves wearing makeup because it's who he is. At the end of the day, he has a love, Umamiya, and that makes him stronger as an individual. And I think like the whole point of this entire arc is love. The whole theme of this particular arc, which is I believe is the Kaisei arc, because that's where they're at. They're at the district, and this group is Roppo, but they're in the Kaisei district, is love. When Tsubaki was formally introduced and everything, Tsubaki always talks about, love, 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 love. And love can be any way you can think about it. And it can make a person stronger or weaker depending on the source and how much value you put into it. So, and then on top of that, not only for the love, but Tsubaki is strong in dancing. That's a lot of core strength, might I add. And he's one of the 4 kings of Fuden, right? So he is a force to be reckoned with. They're a force to be reckoned with. And just seeing that Shizuka is loved all around by people who generally care about her, she's going to be well taken care of. But like, again, Jesus Christ, all the backs and the chest, geez. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, what caught me off guard is that, like, this tells you Kanji is wild, bro. Kanji's insane. Dude, I don't know where the dude came from. They didn't show from side to side, nor did they panel up to see from the sky. He just came flying down. He pulled a freaking Robin without the double knees, with the double knee drop, but he still came down onto somebody's back. It's broken. I don't care what nobody. That's a broken vertebrae. Then you got Tsubaki in heels, kicking people. Heels hurt, especially if they're the skinny ones. How did that pierce his skin? I don't know. Then you got people getting choked out. You're getting people choked out. I would never want to be part of them bros, because somebody just might break my back. Somebody might stomp me out with some heels. Or somebody's gonna choke me out, bro. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts, bro. Because the fights in this series is too wicked for me, bro. Because these people are insane. I mean, they're not no Tokyo Revengers in the sense of, like, that's actual gang activity that they're doing. Like, those kids are really in gangs. And mind you, they're middle schoolers. Some of them looking like they already have, like, 2 kids, 2 jobs, already got the whip and everything, whole house, wife and kids. Like, come on. When they in their 30s or their 40s and they only in middle school, that's actual gang activity. Like, I would not recommend that. But these people are insane too. They're also equally insane. Okay, but overall, I feel like, yeah, the overall theme of this entire arc is love, and it's being forwarded because of Tsubaki. And I think for Sakura, what's really interesting about this particular arc, in its sense, compared to the Keel arc, when we had, and this is where Kaji, not Kanji, but Kaji, right? He had the flashback where Kaji was telling him, what are you trying to focus on? Where is what you put first and foremost? Where do you need to pay attention to? And this pushed Sakura to realize that, like, hey, I can't only do this by myself. I can't only think about myself in this situation while I have everybody else scrambling behind me and getting hurt because of my reckless actions. Then you have Tsubaki, who is showing Sakura that sometimes you don't need to always be as the front runner. Sometimes you do have to stay back and see as everybody else is in front of you, protecting you. That you are surrounded by people that genuinely care for you. Again, love. So for both of them, in the sense, for both of these arcs, it's just showing Sakura that like sometimes it's okay to step back, not be so much as in your own box, but step back so you can see the circle around you, and then you make your move. You don't go about being as reckless as you. And what I loved about it, I think another part that was pivotal is the fact that, like, okay, with Tsubaki, and probably nobody else really thought of it this way. Probably they did, but for me, I realized like when Tsubaki said, "Uryu and Seiyu clear a path for me." I feel like that's like indirectly also showing Sakura, like, instead of rushing forward, sometimes you gotta let your people do what they need to do. So you yourself can see what's going on, make adjustments, and then act accordingly. So you don't always go rushing into situations that you're not prepared for. And knowing that you're still protected and you can protect at the same time. So that's how I felt when but also that was some queen stuff right there. That was queen. All hail Queen Tsubaki. All right, all hail her. All hails Queen Tsubaki. I love it. And in heels, fighting in heels. Never forget that. Fighting in heels. The baddest people are the ones that fight in heels. I don't care what nobody says. But nonetheless, if you guys already saw Windbreaker Season 2 Episode 9, do tell me how you felt about it. If this is your second, third, or whatever, how many times you saw it. What were some things you were able to take away that I didn't mention? And those who watched the first time, how do you feel overall about this episode? Of course, again, no spoilers from manga readers, but do tell me how you felt about this episode versus the chapter it adapted from. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check it out. And I'm Kimmy Chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!